Hi folks, this is Nancy. And currently I'm working on one of my hobby projects, 3D editor, but like not just usual 3D editor, but Voxel editor. You might ask, what is the difference between normal 3D editors and Voxel editors? It is actually easy. In Voxel I can just go and paint 3D structures like usual, how do I say it, like in Photoshop. So I can just pick color, let's pick nice blue color, and just paint it. I think I can also pick red color or pink color, and also paint it, and also green like that. So that is it. You can paint basically like in Paint or Photoshop. What else? Besides paint, it is actually 3D, so we also want to modify these 3D shapes, and this editor allows to do that. For example, we can rotate and go to this object, and it gets somewhere like, I think that is mathematical term for that is solid of rotation, because we use it. Rotation to create this object, but I think it is not symmetrical because it was done in, how do I say it, in perspective projection, but editor supports also orthogonal projection, so we can also code it in orthogonal. Now it will be symmetrical. That is, I think, the difference, but I prefer to view objects in this. And like Voxel objects obviously can have holes in it. Like here I made hole. I can get inside of hole. It is kind of rough looking, but we can always smooth it. How do I smooth it here? How to smooth normals? And now it is smooth looking. We can also export it as a mesh, so it can be edited in GIMP, or we can put it in PNG, so it can be loaded into other professional software, or we can also import PNG. And we can also import meshes, so let's allow the mesh. We have bunny, that is classical stand for bunny. It is green one. Like that, bunny, and we can make, I don't know, you can paint part of it, I don't know, let's paint gray, because bunnies, I think they are gray. So let's paint it gray, but we will have a head of this bunny, I think, green. Okay, now this nice bunny, or not nice bunny, anyway. Now we can export it into PNG. Okay. I think now we have like several layers of it outside. I have to look this somewhere. It is somewhere here. Let me look it up. So I can show it to you how it exported Voxel models actually looks. Because Voxels, they are just like pixels, but several layers of pixels. Here it is, I found this. Okay, so I need now to switch my camera from the different view. Okay, now we have different views, and you can see how bunny transforms into different bunnies. So you can see that this paint coat is just the top layer, but underneath it is still green bunny. So also still volumetric, and this inside of object is also present as compared to polygonal graphics. But like, how do I say it? All kinds of graphics, it has its application. Voxel graphics, it is a bit harder to animate. Like you can animate voxels, but it involves some tricks. more advanced, but voxels they have nice topological properties, so you can easily edit these objects, like just like that. You can remove head of bunny, and you can like create new object, like let's be cube, like that, and like you can move it a bit down. You can now merge. So we can merge this cube and bunny, whatever was left of the bunny. And now it is single object. So with Voxel you can work with like Photoshop layers. That is impossible with polygons. I think you can work kind of that with another form that is called point cloud. But point cloud they don't have such nice topological properties because they're just disjoint clouds, so they're like you don't know what is inside and what is outside. With Voxel it's kind of easier to understand what is inside of them and what is outside. And you can always import, I think, you can always import your polygonal models and point cloud models into Voxel. Let me import, and also in textured form, I think I have here somewhere cat object, and cat it is textured cat. So you see, it is huge cat, but it is low poly cat, but it transferred to a lot of like these voxels. Yeah, but I think you can view it as cubes, like now it's separate cubes. We can also edit separate cubes. Like that we can paint them. This one. Like that. So, yes, my Voxel editor, by the way, it is called VoxPie. It supports editing separate voxels and also removing separate voxels, like that. Yeah, but it is like for voxel art, when you use small amount of voxels, we can also grow voxels on top of it, like that. But now it is looking scary. That is not how cat size is supposed to go. But yeah, it is now scary mutant cat. Yeah. So let's we have also flat shaded, different the buffer and normals. So the thing with how do I say it, with VoxPie, my Voxel that also calculates normals as soon as you edit it. So you can do like that, and it calculates normals, recalculates these normals. But it does by default does them like in this raw form, but we can also clear it. Yeah, but let's use default view. We can also clear with cut, record everything to this. We can also recover pixels. So it has features typical, how do I say it, pixel art editor you have, but for voxels. It tries to be one of these pixel art editors, but looking at voxels. Yeah. As I said, there can be several several objects at a time that is possible to work with them. Oh, I messed up this size. Okay, let's import. I think the Docker add-on. Let's remove that because it got damaged in process. Let's another solid basic pyramid. Okay, Let's move pyramid. I think pyramid it got damaged in process. I don't know why. It was working before, I swear, but it is still, how do I say it? Yeah, that now it works. Yeah, and it also used us to work with several objects, and we can also run scripts on them. For example, we have a script for doing this thing that can move objects automatically. That is, can be used to automate animations and stuff like that. We can also support groups. For example, we can move it. Basics. Now we added these two, so now we can move them together. Yeah, that is how it works with that. But I think for now we don't need them. What we don't need them? Oh, I think we can also texture one of them because it does not look nice. We can center only both sphere. There's different texturing types, but I think it will be nice to have nice rocks texture. Yeah, like that. And the decorator. Then I'm too stupid to use my own program. Okay, let it be add texture. Now it has, yeah, kinda like that. Yeah, and we can also use, how do I say it, brush. We can pick custom brush instead of that. We can have our logo as a brush. So how is it called? How it's called like that. I have to still pick one. Yeah, so it is called VoxPie. See? It gets painted. And you can also paint it here on my ad surface. Oh. Yeah, like that. Yeah, so that is pretty much everything about this software. What it has your usual, how do I say it, Photoshop or pixel art editor features, but in addition to like 3D features. Yeah, it also has solid of rotation, I think, creation. Let me show you another thing. We can create different structures, like we pick base of this structure, then we pick triangle, then we create, and now we have this nice pyramid. So it's a new layer. It can do a lot of stuff. I think we can also create height map base, height map like that. Great. Yeah. Now we have height map imported. And we can also paint it with something like nice. I don't know, it does not look like. Oh. Brush. White brush. Oh. No, that's still not nice color for mountains, but whatever. That is how it works. Yeah, but I think you can also import professional images with it, because I have imported CVS and exported to CVS and imported PNG like that. So it has some potential utilities for working with professional image formats. And I think I also have support for, how do I say it, for loading video game formats. I think I had them somewhere. I think in work directory. So from Command and Conquer. Yeah, I have some KV6 formats from Duke Nukem Engine, I think. Yeah, so yeah, it supports this, but like kind of low poly. I think it is 76 voxels, still very small because it is very old engine. But you can also edit them, paint them like that. Whatever you like, or just go to it. Yeah. And it also supports Command and Conquer, I think, also format. It was also under my work directory, because I don't want to publish it. It is when I publish this editor, I remove everything from this directory, because it is for, like, I think this Command and Conquer stuff here. How do I say it? Copyrighted. Yeah, the different tanks from Command and Conquer. I think I had them loaded as separate project. Like that. Oh. I don't know why, but takes some time to render, but anyway, that works too. Obviously, you can turn off layers like in Photoshop. That is the thing with Voxel editors, and you can move them up, but with the editor it doesn't make sense, because like it is 3D, so our space it is made out of, how do I say it? Out of voxels or pixels. I think we can also increase size of these objects like that. So now it is really huge helicopters. Yeah, but what they wanted from it. And it also supports focal length. With auto now it's just scale, not just focal length. Yeah, kinda like that. Yeah, what else? I don't know. I'm using this editor with my, how do I say it, for developing some stuff for my video game, like prototyping models, because I'm kind of more like comfortable with voxels and with, how do I say, than with not voxels, like that. Oh, there's a huge ball in the sky. Yeah. Now this part of the ball. on my game is codename Spell of Master. It is still the same game, but it is getting somewhere. I promise I will write some updates on it, maybe new demo version. But for now, I'm going to publish with how do I say it, Voxel editor. Yeah, so that's pretty much all, folks. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.